Before I found the right earplugs, gigs could leave me completely drained or even in meltdown. Hi, I'm Wendy. I'm a musician, music teacher and author. I'm autistic and I have ADHD, which means sound sensitivity can be really tough for me, especially at gigs. If you're neurodivergent and struggle with sensory overload, I want to share my experience using ACS Custom Moulded Earplugs and how they might help you too. These earplugs are custom moulded to your ears, which means they fit really well and offer better sound isolation than standard off-the-shelf earplugs. You book a fitting appointment to get a mould made, then you choose one set of filters which are included in the price. The options are PRO10, 15, 17, 20 or 26. Each one filters sound a little differently. Choosing the right filter makes a big difference. I started with the PRO17, which is often recommended for vocalists and general gigs, but it didn't give me enough protection. So after some trial and error, I switched to the PRO20 and finally the PRO26, and that's the one that worked the best for me. Here's a quick guide to what each filter is best for. PRO10, light protection, great for acoustic musicians. PRO15, for orchestral players. PRO17, designed for DJs, vocalists and general gig goers. PRO20, extra high frequency protection, great for drummers. PRO26, maximum protection, best for loud venues or extended exposure. As an autistic person, I experience sound differently. What feels normal to others can be overwhelming, even painful for me. That's why I need a stronger filter than most people would usually choose. But if you're like me and everyday noise feels too much, you might need PRO20 or PRO26. Don't worry if it takes time to figure out what works for you. I won't lie, they were uncomfortable at first. My voice sounded different when I sang, and they were a bit tricky to remove quickly, but with a bit of practice they got easier to wear, and now they're part of my routine. These are some practical tips for using the filters. Use the sealing cream. It helps them fit better. Red goes in the right ear, the blue one goes in the left ear. Practice putting them in and taking them out at home, where it's quieter. Use a mirror or your phone camera to help guide them in. The PRO26 filters reduced bass and brought down the overall volume more than the others. That made gigs much more manageable for me. They're not a magic fix. The sound levels are often still difficult for me, but they've helped me feel more in control and less overwhelmed. One downside is they also block out quiet things like people talking or the subtleties of a sound check, so you might need to rely on someone else or wait to put them in just before you play. They can also make you feel a little disconnected, almost like being underwater, which might affect your spatial awareness. At really loud events, I sometimes wear over-ear defenders on top of the moulded earplugs. It might look a bit odd, but it helps me function during the intense moments like packing up without going into shutdown. If you're struggling with sound sensitivity at gigs or events, custom moulded earplugs can make a real difference. They're not a quick fix, but with the right filter and a bit of patience, they can help you feel more comfortable and in control. I hope this video has been helpful. If you're thinking about trying moulded earplugs, I've linked a filter comparison chart and some other resources below. You're also welcome to share your experience in the comments or ask questions if you're unsure what to try next. And if you'd like more tips like this, feel free to like, subscribe or check out my website for more resources made with neurodivergent musicians in mind.